Here, Tommy J. Warren, everybody. Put it up against the top.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Woo!
Yes, I am the fat motherfucker that brought a house full of kids to a comedy show. To everyone here, don't be surprised if you hear words because my kids get all my material. There's nothing the other comics can say that will offend them, me, or their other parent.
Green onion.
Those two are with my wife's cousin. So I just want to let you all know we're all comfortable with this. So if you hear the phrase, fucking cunt, the kids have heard it all before. And with that, with my kids, I've got 6 kids here tonight.
Tomato.
I have 7. My pull-out game sucks. My youngest one, Ronald, right here, he's the youngest smart ass. We were driving around one day and me and my wife were talking in the front and the kids were in the back. And I hear this little shit face say, "Well, look at Daddy, he's fat." I'm not lying. My favorite sandwich is ice cream. So I'm not lying. I'm fat. I got a body and I don't count calories and you can see it. So my wife looks back because I'm driving and she goes, "Ronald, you can't say that." And he's like, "But it's not rude, it's true." He's 100% right on that. And then moving on to my second child, Jordan. This kid literally takes everything literally. Literally. He was asked to watch the stove one day while we went outside. It was a beautiful day, so we sat outside for a bit. I actually took a picture of him sitting on a chair in front of the stove, staring at it, waiting for the pot of water to boil. Don't ever change, Jordan.
I probably won't.
My oldest son, Matthew, is right here. He's one of those inquisitive kids who's also still a dick. When we were 3 years old, I went down and I seen my brother's husband. And I had a friend that wanted to get a phone. So because we're family, my little guy's running around the store. Does everybody know what the big red button does underneath the counter by the cash registers does? Guess who pushed it? He did. So while my brother's husband was helping my friend, the phone rings, he answers it, and he's like, "Oh, no, everything's fine, everything's fine." So we thought everything was great, we reset the button. And I will tell you, 5 minutes later, the biggest friggin' cop I have ever seen. Everyone knows how big a standard door is. When this cop walked in, I'm not shitting you, he bent down and stood up. The dude was 6'11".
Wow.
Okay, I'm 6'1". I'm 280 pounds. I would not want to meet this guy anyway. This guy was bad. And all because of some little kid just seen a button and pushed it. My other daughter here, Autumn, she's the one with sass. We getting into an argument one day. And I said, "Look, I'm your dad. You don't need to talk to me that way." She looked me dead in the eyes and said, "Well, if you got a problem with it, talk to the manufacturer." I was like, shit, she won that conversation, but I could not let her win, know that she won. So I was just kind of like, stop. And then my next oldest daughter is Marion. You know it's Marion because she's sitting here beside her soon-to-be fiance. And they got together because he bought her a vibrator for her birthday. And we got her to open it in front of the entire family, including the grandmother, the great-grandmother, everybody. There's pictures on Facebook if y'all want to follow me, Tommy J. Warren, you'll see them. And that's the look she had on her face. That's Marion right there. Not that I want to embarrass her or anything, but thank you. My other daughter would have been 19 years old today. She passed away when she was 2.5 months old, so I'm not going to do any jokes about that other than the fact that she realized I was her father and said, "Fuck it, I'm out." But she would have been 19 years old today. And then my oldest daughter. The one daughter that had me wrapped the first day she ran up to me, kissed my knee, said, "Love you, Dada." and then ran away. You know you love your child a lot when you take her grocery shopping and she wants an apple juice, so she reaches out and grabs an apple juice. You know at the end of the aisles at all the grocery stores, how they stack everything? If she didn't want one from the top, she wanted one from the middle. $180 worth of apple juice I had to buy that day. I looked at her and I said, "It's a good thing I love you." She looked at me and she said, "Don't you have to?" I'm like, "No. You're only mine doesn't mean I have to like it." So that's my kids. Everyone, other comics coming up. Feel free to make fun of them, especially Marianne. She's the one that's got the vibrator.
Bless you.
As I mentioned, you guys can tell, like my favorite sandwich is ice cream. I am a big boy. It takes years of neglect to get this. Not really. All it means 6 years ago, I was diagnosed with colon cancer. I had surgery. I beat it. I'm cancer-free. A few months later, I find out that I am now diabetic. That was my reward for beating cancer. It's very common. So those of you who haven't got cancer yet, enjoy the ride. Hopefully you don't get it. But during this year's physical, my doctor told me, he said, "Tom, I got to talk to you. It's very important." So I'm like, "Shit, my cancer's back." Fuck. I don't want to go through that again. They told me that I would lose weight. I lost 3 pounds during chemo and everything. And then when he came back, he brought 80 of his other friends back. So they lied to me. But no, it's not cancer. I'm still cancer-free. But he had to inform me that I carry the gene that leads to Parkinson's. So I was bummed about that. I got home and I told my wife. And I was like, the Michael J. Fox, the Parkinson's. My wife looked at me and she goes, "I can hardly wait." And I'm like, that's not something I'm looking forward to. You guys a couple? Married? Yes? Awesome. Which one of you two is the one that turns the thermostat up when it gets cold? You? So this would be for you. Next time she goes to turn the thermostat up, just look at her and say, "Could use some fucking housework, you warm up." If you follow my advice and you get divorced, that's your fault. My face is on my t-shirt. If you listen to anybody with their face on the t-shirt, that is your problem. but it's if you want to start a fight, make-up sex is great, right? 7 kids. Make-up sex is great. During COVID, we were all forced to buy shit online. Who here buys too much shit online?
Yeah.
All right, everyone.
Did you?
I know.
One day a package came to the house and it was beat the fuck up. It looked like it got ran over. So I called Amazon and I was like, it's damaged. What do you want me to do? They were like, "Well, fill out this form, take a picture of your package, send it in."
Why you
So I did.
your water?
I go to court next week.
Don't mix it.
They did not clearly define which package they wanted the picture of. You, sir, when you were a kid, do you lay up at the sky, look at the clouds?
No.
No?
Definitely not.
Did one of you behind him? This is where you're supposed to say yes, play along. Sure. Well, what's one of the things you've seen in the clouds? Elephants. Sweet. What about you, sir? Yep. Anything you see in the clouds? Rabbits? I like to see boobs. Because I'm a guy and I like boobs. Did you ever think the clouds look back and go, "There's a cunt"?
I do.
I'm not going to go there. Okay, my time's almost up. I'm going to leave you on this. You look like an exquisite world traveler. Name the worst hood you've ever been to. Jana Wilson? Now, what about you, sir? Baltimore? I can prove you both wrong. The worst hood is adulthood. Follow closely by parenthood.
Yeah.
That's my time, everyone. My name's Tommy J. Warren. Thank you very much for coming out and supporting live comedy. Levi, and everyone. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Give it up for Tommy J. Does everybody like feel better about themselves all of a sudden? Is that?